Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with sonmica. We're on the Insorum server, and welcome to episode 50. Yay, episode 50. We're gonna go caving, but before we do that, I just thought that I would mess around. I have a lot of stuff to get through today. I have a bunch of questions lined up, and I found that I have more things over here. I have just come back. I'm sorry, I meant to... Dude, can you guys have babies? Can you have babies, please? I just want these guys to have babies. I want an armorer. But yeah, let me just put all this stuff away first. And I have just come back from like a 1 week vacation in the US with my family. My family is here from New Zealand and Australia, and yeah, I guess I will talk more about that trip later on. It's still not finished, actually. They are still here. They're in Canada now, and I'm going to spend some time with them some more while they're here. What did I want to do? Is that a... yeah. Okay, so first thing I wanted to show you was this thing has been destroyed. I just came over here. Took a quick look around, and I was like, nothing changed. And I just completely missed all of this stuff that was here. So there's this thing. What is this? Why is there a... okay. Dude, it's raining outside. Like, I've been in like really, really sunny weather and stuff, and now I get back to Canada and it's raining. And it hasn't rained. This is like the third time that I've seen it rain in the city that I'm in. Another one self-destructed. Data transfer completed. They took their time. I should have charged them rent. They were here for a long time. Hey, look, the beacon goes through it. That's cool. Okay, so there's that. Also, I love my little Baywatch style lifeguard tower. A bit cramped now though. This guy that's like... anyway, and then we got over here. Where is it? Yeah, this thing. I haven't looked at it yet. Is this another robot? Oh, it's so cute. Can I keep it? Melvin. Soon we are near our peak to obtain that which we desire. It is all coming to plan. We will crush all who get in our way as shown before you. Your time is coming. What? I wonder if I should take this down. I kind of like it. It's colorful. It's pretty. Gonna give it a name. I'll name it Melvin. No. Look what happened to this Melvin. He fell off his legs. Poor Melvin. I was gonna say Roger, but I know somebody called Roger. So how about Bob Mac 2? Yeah, we have a Bob in TeamSpeak, and he plays music. This Bob doesn't play music. Bob Mark 2. Mac 2? Mark 2. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go caving today. I have a bunch of questions lined up. I was gonna do a little fancy Ender Pearl transition, but you know what? I don't know where we're gonna go caving. So give me some time to prepare myself. I'm still a bit rusty being on holiday and stuff. And we will find a suitable cave in which to go spelunking in. Alright, this seems like a suitable, likely place to start. It's kind of shallow, but I can hear a skeleton. There it is. Let's just start here. And if we don't find a cave, then we don't find a cave. Alrighty, so First question. I'm gonna jump right into these. I've taken the questions I received. Oopsies. Oh, I hear. Taken the questions I received and I put them into a random list and I randomized it. So I will be just answering these in at random. I have a good number, so I'm kind of alright with yeah. Anyway, let's go. First question. I took a screenshot because I didn't want to lose where I was. First question. In which other countries have you been from? Oh my god, I'm messing this up so bad. In which other countries have you been aside from Canada and New Zealand and Australia? Well, I was born in the Philippines, so there's that. I've traveled, well, from the Philippines, I went to New Zealand and then Australia. I visited, actually, I went to the Philippines back and forth quite a lot when I was growing up to visit relatives and all that. I still do have relatives over there that I visit frequently, and during those times where we went to those places, we would try to visit some of the other countries in like Asia. So I've been through like a lot of Asia. I've been to Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, and I've taken a brief stopover in South Korea, which I wish I had done more of. Like I wish I had been able to spend more time in South Korea, but unfortunately it was just a stopover there and a stopover back. And yeah, I really liked flying on that Korean Air because their food is so good. Dude, I hear a zombie. You know what? We're gonna stay here and look for it. It's just below us. Somewhere. And aside from that, I think those are the other countries. I mean, I've done a lot of travel around Asia, and I hear. Can you hear the rain outside? It's like raining outside my window. But okay, this is probably. I hear them. It's like a dungeon. So yes, I hope that answered your question. Those are the countries I've been in. I would love to go to Europe, but unfortunately, not quite yet. Maybe my next adventure. Next question. What is your favorite movie or actor/actress? I don't know. Like I guess it changes all the time, and I do have a lot of I like a lot of different actors and actresses. I guess if I had to ask myself like who would be my favorite, I don't know. I like a lot of Drew Barrymore movies for some reason. I mean, not that I have a specific like love of Drew Barrymore, but I guess I just like the movies that she was in. Like I liked. I'm. Oh, here it is. I'm such a chick. I like watching. I liked 50 First Dates. It was one of these movies that I used to just play on loop. For some reason or another. Like in the background, like I would watch it and then I'd get to the end of it and then I'd be like, that was nice, and I'd go back to the beginning again, and I wouldn't even be watching it. I'd just be, I'd just have it in the background while I did other stuff in the foreground. Same thing for Ever After, actually. I like that movie a lot. Maybe it's just the movies that she's in. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, like movies that you get to the end of it and then you're like, oh, that was nice, and then you go back to the beginning. But yeah, this goes quite deep. And then it ends suddenly. Where are we at? 31. It doesn't go very deep at all. I do like, I don't know, it's one of these questions I haven't really one of these things I don't really think about a lot. I like movies. I like. Was that part of the question? What's my favorite movie? Yeah. I like Nathan Fillion. Mainly because of, I guess that question will come up later. Oh my god. You heard it here on camera. There was thunder. Oh my gosh, I've never seen it thunder in the place where I live. This is crazy. This is terrible weather. Yeah. I liked those movies, but I liked Empire Records was one of my favorite movies when I was like younger. When I was in high school, I watched that a lot. I wanted to work there. It's a movie about, I don't know if a lot of people know about it. Liv Tyler's in it. Ethan Embry, Renee Zellweger, back when they were still sort of considered teenagers, I guess. But they work in a record store, music store, whatever you want to call it. I hear water here. This way, I think. And yeah, it's just like a day in the life of their record store, and they have their own little issues. And here we go. Get out. Sorry, Bat, but you are a nuisance. Here it is. Don't Twitter. Don't make noises at me like I did something wrong. Yeah, Empire Records was one of my favorite movies, but you know, I tend to, I don't know, I like trying out, not trying out, but I like watching different movies and enjoying them. And yeah, if I really like a movie, then I will recommend it to people, but they usually don't linger for very long in my head. I liked Zoolander. No, not Zoolander. Mystery Men too. Yeah, let's move on. I'm trying to get through all of these. How did I get my name? I made up my name when I was in high school, during a time when I slept very little, and I guess I made two names actually. One of them was Mia, which was a like an anagram of amnesia, but it's not a very good name. And I guess sonmica is not quite, but it's almost. Oh my god, that bat jumped in. I don't know if you guys saw that. That bat jumped in the way of the arrow and just died for the skeleton. Oh, here we go. It goes way down there. Man, these guys are dropping lots of bows. Yeah, so I didn't sleep very much during those times, and I would like, I guess the least sleep I had was I slept for, I was on the phone with my friend for an entire night, and we finished talking at like freaking 7 in the morning or 8 in the morning. No, 7 in the morning. And then I slept for half an hour and I went to school. Just like nothing. And yeah, I don't know, that's the kind of stuff that you think is cool when you're in high school, and you can last for days without sleeping. But yeah, that's how it was. It's not really quite an anagram. It kind of took on its own shape, and I kind of like how it kind of annoyed me a lot at first that people would always get it wrong, and also people People would always spell it wrong, is what I mean. Also, people didn't really know how to say it. I know that a lot of people sort of just avoid saying it because they don't know how to. And I don't really care how, well, you could say it's as sonmica or sonmica. I think sonmica is how I've always said it. But everyone in the Insorum server, like, some people would call me sonmica, which I'm okay with too. And I believe it was maybe Fuzz that started calling me Sonny. Before that, the only nickname that I've had deriving from this name was Mika, or Mix, M-I-C-S, which is far too familiar. I don't know. I like Sonny as a Sonny or Sonny as a nickname. It's nice. So yeah, the origin of my name. Next question. We're getting through these fast. I'm doing well. How do I see myself in 10 years? 10 years. Now I have to figure out, okay, how old am I now? Okay, well, I guess just your typical. I'd like to be settled down, married. 10 years is kind of far in the future, but yeah, I'd like to have kids and have a family to look after. I guess I'm a maternal type of personality. I like to look after people. So I like to, yeah, just have kids, maybe some animals, cat, dog, dude. What happened here? Cat, dog, what have you. But yeah, maybe a house. I really don't know where. I don't know the finer details. I don't know if I will have, how many kids I'll have, or how many of them will be, look at this spider, it's chilling. How many of them will be girls, how many of them will be boys, and all that. Or if I'll have cats and dogs, and how many of them. But it's kind of like just kind of a goal to shoot for. Yeah. Next question. Do I have a bucket list of things I want to do before I die? This is something that when I read the question, I thought about it a lot. And I actually don't. I don't have a bucket list. I guess I'm kind of, part of the reason that I'm sort of traveling so much is because I'm still trying to find myself, find what I want, find where I want to be, and like, I guess all of the stuff that all of the kind of adventures that I have is something that is kind of a side effect of a lot of this stuff. Like, you know, I never as a kid dreamed, you know, I'm gonna go to this place and this place. I have, however, started to collect up. Dude, what happened to that spider? That's scaring me now. Where are we at? 20. This. Yeah. I have started to collect a number of, how would you say, like, places I want to visit. So it's not so much a bucket list, more places I want to visit. And a lot of them, I guess a lot of it started out as, like, you know, things from movies, pop culture, things that is famous. I guess that's why I loved visiting New York, is that there were so many things that you had heard about in the movies, or, you know, seen in TV shows and things like that, that it was just, I don't know, it made me happy. I'm like, yes, I'm here. This is what it's really like. the Grand Canyon is some place that I'm glad that I went to, which I went on my, like, just this trip just past. But yeah, as for a bucket list of things I want to do, I don't know. I guess it's just really short, just yeah, mostly travel. I want to go to Europe next. I do want to see more of the US. And I want to see the eastern side of Canada also. So I'm in the perfect place to do those things. But yeah. It's something that I haven't really thought about, but I've been thinking a lot more about. So yes, there's that. Next question: have I practiced any sports, and if yes, what were they? Yes, when I was very little in New Zealand, I played. I don't know if you guys know what rugby is, but I played like touch rugby for like 1 year. That was interesting. I had just moved to New Zealand, and I didn't really understand what, like, the Philippines is kind of like an American colony, so it was very American influenced, and I guess I knew about basketball, and I knew about baseball, and I knew about football, American football, but like New Zealand has different sports. They have rugby, they have touch rugby, which is like no tackles, so it's safe for kids. you just touch them on the waist, and that's counted as a tackle. I'm not going to explain rugby to you because I don't quite understand it myself. I'm terrible. So I played touch rugby for like 1 season, and I played netball for a few years, I think. Netball is, if people don't know, it's kind of like, it's a game that's sort of similar to basketball, in which you have to pass a ball up and down the court, but you're not allowed to dribble it. You're not allowed to like move, like make steps or walk around when you've got the ball on you. So you have to pass it person to person, and it's predominantly played by females. In Australia, New Zealand, I think, what other countries play them? I think that maybe the UK might play it. I'm not sure. Maybe South Africa. Australia, New Zealand, South Africa are like in a world of their own in terms of sports. They all just play each other. But yeah, there's that. And then I played badminton for a little bit. There was one time that when it was like school holidays, or like, summer holidays, or whatever you guys call it, my parents were both working, so me and my brother would send us to as like a, places have holiday programs where, there's other kids, and there was one place that we went, there was 1 year that we went, and there was a lot of people playing badminton, and there was this one guy was like super, we were playing kings, and the concept of like kings in anything really, or badminton, is like, there's like the person that wins is a king, and there's usually just one volley. Is it called a volley, or one thing where you hit the shuttle, or you hit the ball until it drops, and so one person wins and one person loses, and the person that wins is the king, and then like another person will come and try to beat them, and then if they beat them, then they're the king, but if they don't beat them, then the next person comes up. So you got a big line of people trying to beat the king, and there was this guy who was like, he was getting so cocky. He was like, oh man, he was a king, and he had been like defeated for a while. So he was like, man, if anybody can beat me, I'm gonna give them $10. And I beat him, and he never said anything, and then I got beaten the next after that. But still, like, yeah, I knocked that guy out. I was maybe like 10 or so. So yeah, so I played badminton for a little bit. I don't think I ever played for school. Like sports, like school sports was, I guess, for me, it just felt a little bit. It wasn't for me. I guess I didn't really understand really the competitiveness of it and everything, but yeah, so I played that. And then I played tennis also in high school for maybe 2 seasons or something. But yeah, aside from that, not really. I didn't really play much sport. When I had come out of high school, me and my friends used to play tennis for fun. In the summer, we would just we would spend like all Saturday afternoon or something. Every weekend we would go out to a tennis court and we would just play tennis. Dude, that spider really disappeared. Speaking of spiders. Ah. Spider! Come here. Come on. Come on. More stuff here. Yeah, we would play. Oh, lots of spiders. Lots of things. Okay. We would spend like a whole afternoon until it got dark. And like during those, like in summer, like you can get it be, even now here, it stays bright until like 10:30 in the evening during summer. So yeah, so we would stay out and then we would play tennis, and then we would go have diamond. Yes, we would go have diamond. We would go have dinner after, and it was a good time. I kind of miss those days. We just played tennis with my friends. Oh, look at this guy. All right. Well, let me see. Next question. Diamond. Hello. Next question. I would practice any sports. How did I get into Minecraft? I like this story. Okay, well, what was it? I read about Minecraft back when it was in alpha. I read about it and how people were like so into it. I didn't pick up that diamond. I should have. It's okay. We'll pick it up. I will. I knew it. Yeah, I read about it on some website, I guess. I can't remember what website now, but yeah, they were saying that, everybody's like, ooh, yes, keep doing that. No. Still always on the hunt for records. What am I? Oh, there's another guy. Dude, my diamond. Oh, more diamond. Yeah, so I read about it in alpha, or when it was in alpha or something, and I went and tried it out. You could only play it in the browser at that time, and I didn't understand it. I was like, I don't understand what this game is like. You know, when you first play Minecraft, you expect it to be, you expect there to be, you don't I guess back in those days, a sandbox game was not really something that people understood. And it wasn't something that I understood. So I played it briefly for like 15 minutes, and then I was like, I don't understand this game. And I stopped playing it. And then a little while later, maybe like a year later or something, more diamond! I was talking with my friends. I played this game called Lord of the Rings online, and I was talking with my friends on Ventrilo, which is kind of like TeamSpeak except different. And they were, well, my one friend had told me that he plays Minecraft a lot. Oh no, no. At least it was coal and not diamond. It's okay. Yeah, he told me he played Minecraft, and I was like, oh, I kind of have heard of that game, but I don't really know. Anyway. Oh, more diamond. More diamond. More diamond. Beautiful. More gold. Okay. Just securing this place here. Looks like something died here. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's that? Creeper. Oh my god! Oof. Okay, we need more. Oh my god, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from, guy? What the heck? Okay. Yeah, he had told me about Minecraft, and I was like, oh, I kind of played that, but I didn't really understand it. And he was like, okay. Anyway, I'm one of these people that, you know, if people say, you should play this game, I'm like, I'm not going to play that game just because you told me that I should play it. That's just how I am, I guess. And he never said that I should play it or anything, but, you know, I was like, okay, that's interesting, Minecraft, okay. But I was kind of curious about what it was. Anyway, he, later on, him and, oh my god, lava. Him and, another friend, they were playing on the second guy's, like, Minecraft server. And they were mining diamonds with, no, they were mining with TNT is what they were doing. And they were having so much fun. And they were talking on Ventrilo while they were doing this. And just having so much fun. And I was like, I guess I gotta see what this Minecraft thing is. So I just went and bought it. And I played it by myself. For a little bit. And and I was like, this is kind of interesting but weird. And you know, the first experience, your first Minecraft experience is just something that you don't ever forget. So after I played like once, I told them I bought this game. I bought this game that you guys were having so much fun with. And they were like, oh, cool. And I joined them on their server. And yeah, and I learned how to cave. Been on a few like public servers since then. And I guess I would say that I didn't really learn a lot of how I played Minecraft, a lot about how I played Minecraft until I joined the guys on the Insorum, like, and watched a lot of Mindcrack videos, I guess. UHC, like, seeing UHC was a huge thing for me because, you know, as a sandbox game, you kind of don't really have very much goals when you're playing, I guess. Like, it's a little bit less, or you know, just learning how to make goals. And UHC was a big thing for me, like a competitive mode for Minecraft, and that's how I got really into it. That's when the addiction started. no but yeah, that's how I got into Minecraft. Actually, I'm gonna take a break here. This is probably about enough for one full episode. So, questions have I gone through? I've gone through exactly 7 of 13 questions I have here. So we're doing pretty well. And yeah, I'm gonna end off the episode here. Thank you very much for joining me. We have 9 diamonds. the goodbye music is playing. Yep, thanks for joining me, and hope you join me next time. I will be answering more questions. I will continue caving. I seem to do these in batches of 2, but weird. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and join me next time. And if you have more questions that you want me to answer that I can do in a future video, I won't be able to do them next video because I'll be recording that straight after this one, but I can always answer them in a future episode. So yeah, if you have any more questions you want to ask, just leave them in the comments and I'll get to them. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.